Alright, welcome on back. Let us continue with the final area.
I drink the water, which I apparently need to liver something, and then I have to go put the water somewhere else 5 minutes later. All hours of the day, all hours of the night, no matter what I'm doing, my life is interrupted by
Congratulations! You found the secret thing that I remembered to fix with hydration. Unfortunately, the tits effect did not trigger. Why did you not trigger? Well, let's assign it a hotkey and manually trigger it. Let's go with...
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
I do think that is a lot of my philosophy and thoughts. It's sort of like humanity is that unbroken chain stretching infinitely into the past. Alright, we got some reading. She examined the symbol on the fragment she'd found in the buried city. Again, the owl. What could its significance be? It seemed as if they had been scattered about in the labyrinth by some unseen hand for a purpose that yet eluded... Most likely, the owl was a sigil of the author of these words, which had so... glitch. Blank had a nebulous memory, as if from a previous life. The owl was a symbol of wisdom, and the goddess, I am Athena, outside, under the moon, or perhaps on the city walls when the wind rose. But there was no time to contemplate this further now, for the automatons had seen her, and their mechanical arms extended towards Glitch, the fragment, and ran as their beams converged on self? Name? Singularity. This articles. The singularity is coming. Comment. User Alex16. You know, the more I think about it, the more I believe that no one is actually worried about AIs taking over the world, or anything like that, no matter what they say. What they're really worried about is that someone might prove, once and for all, that consciousness can arise from matter. And I kind of understand why they find it so terrifying. If we can create a sentient being, where does that leave the soul? Without mystery, how can we see ourselves as anything other than machines? And if we are machines, what hope do we have that death is not the end? What really scares people is not the artificial intelligence in the computer, but the natural intelligence they see in the mirror. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with this thought line. I mean, it certainly raises, and like it's sort of been a constant in this, where there's a Elohim describing itself as God of this world, so there is like a theological component to this. You know, there's been a lot of talk as far as human consciousness, what is a person, but there's the kind of ephemeral soul, which is often conflated with theological soul. I would say soul doesn't completely have to be with religion, in my opinion. I would say soul is the concept of that indescribable, ephemeral human consciousness that people have. And so, like, if we create a sapient AI, I would believe it has as much soul as a biologically created person. You know, it simply is a human existing in a different state. You know, just because a person, you know, like Stephen Hawking has that one degenerative disease where he's basically like stuck in a wheelchair. He's speaking through a synthesized voice. You know, he's not like a walking, you know, talking person, but he's just as human as anyone else. You know, if someone's deaf and they perceive the world through a different lens than someone who is completely of able, quote unquote, normal hearing, you know, they're still just as much a person. If someone is blind, they're still a person. If someone is synthetic, I think they're a person. No matter, like, you know, when you get into synthetics, you get into cyborgs, and you get into the arguments or the delineations. A lot of cyberpunk gets into this, especially, I think, cyberpunk edge runners, you know, with the whole cyberpsychosis and people exchanging their normal body parts for machine parts, and that dissonance of self manifesting as a murderous schizophrenia. That's sort of an exaggerated thought when it comes to the normal cyborg stuff that we can do nowadays. Because if you think about it, you know, aren't hearing aids or cochlear implants a kind of cyborgification? Are pacemakers, you know, you're implanting a machine to help regulate your heartbeat. You know, isn't that a level of being a cyborg? Replacing your limbs? You know, some people would argue there's a cutoff of, like, you have X% of machine, you know, you're no longer a human, but, you know, as I've said before, I think synthetics is just another expression of humanity, another viewpoint, another lens, and I think all viewpoints, well, let me amend that. All non-bigoted viewpoints are valuable. Hatred has no value in discourse. AMA, Nadia Sarabi. I think Sarabi's part of the Talos Principle program. Yeah, nomadic. As one of the founders of modern science of nomadics, many credit you with inventing the term itself. How do you see the state of science today? Sorry, I said science twice. Nadia Sarabi. On the one hand, the existence of the Institute for Applied Nomadics and a couple of similar organizations is highly encouraging. On the other hand, the degree to which science is seen as serving purely military or corporate causes is, in my opinion, stopping us from exploring many important avenues of research. In a sense, it's people like Alexandria Drennan who are the real pioneers today. who have the enthusiasm and dedication that the system as a whole seems to be lacking. Do you think technology poses a danger to humanity? Not yet. No, technology is just a tool. What we do with it is up to us. The Extended Lifespan Project. Crazy or visionary? Both! Crazy or visionary? Smiley face. Not yet. Both! Arcady, is that you? Oh, glitch. So far, all the puzzles are solvable, and completely within the necessary parameters. Alexandria had some more basic tweaks she wanted to suggest, but I think we're heading in the right direction here. Okay, so maybe these puzzles we're working on actually were not put here by Elohim. They were made by the people making this project. Interesting. I wonder if Elohim developed Sapience and is like taking credit? Or maybe they designed it to believe it created them. Now we get into some really muddy moral quandary hours of synthetic intelligence. There was there's a tabletop RPG I always liked. It was released under open source, actually, called Eclipse Phase. Actually, let me hit this QR code real quick. These spaces make no sense. I walk in a dead end and materialize in a garden. One is day, the other night. The space is not real. James 2 because 1 was taken. That's sure a fucking name. Alright, James. But there's a tabletop RPG called Eclipse Phase. It's released under open source. If you like, if you want to read into like some transhumanist thoughts, or like if you like Altered Carbon and want to maybe read some stuff along those things, certainly worth a gander because it's open source and you can just read the textbook and there's a lot of cool stories in it. But one of the things it has is like Altered Carbon. So if you don't know Altered Carbon, people can, what is called re-sleeve. They can like download into another body. Because they have what's called a cortical stack. So like you can just become a different person. You know, your consciousness is transferred to, well, that's a computer. We'll come to that later. But then what Eclipse Phase has is you can make a copy of your cortical stack, basically make a copy of yourself. And there's some, like, you can basically make a backup AI of yourself to be like an assistant, which might have like partial copies of yourself. Like, let's say you are a spacecraft pilot and you want a portion of yourself that is focused completely on piloting a spacecraft, you know, just to be like your co-pilot, you know, just to be an assistant. You could make a fork of your cortical stack, and all it has is like all your knowledge on piloting spaceships, you know, essentially. So it's very narrow and all that. But then there becomes the moral quandary of what if you make full copies of yourself while you exist? Are they your children? Are they you? Do you have rights over them? And it can get very dark. As far as exploring that consciousness. I wonder if there's anything else out here other than just that monitor. Yeah. World Edge. Got it. I got you. Yeah, it will definitely cause brain pain. I think there actually is a sort of a basic scenario where someone is like making copies of themselves and self-mutilation or something. I don't know. It really makes you think on this whole concept of personhood. I had a full-blown conversation with the entity in the archive today. Can't say it was terribly helpful. Still, perhaps I can charm some information out of it further down the line. Is there a bonus star in this area? Yes, we have one bonus star. I feel like it's going to be a twisty one because this is a very sprawling location. Windows into a labyrinth. I think one of my favorite things, though, from Eclipse Phase is because it's set into hard science, far future, transhumanist thing, and, you know, a lot of the conceit is the fact that you are your consciousness, not your body, and being able to swap around. It has some really interesting things, like, it has, like, some suggested, character bases, basically, that you can use. You know, you have your normal human, you have, like, an augmented human, but then it has some really interesting things, like, uplifted octopus, where they enhance the intelligence of an octopus, and you could just be an octopus. And have 8 arms for grabbing and doing things. So then you can min-max and have like a fucking octopus with 4 50 caliber sniper rifles and just be like a mega sniper. Or one of my favorite things, because I did a quick little one-shot one time. I had a couple players really take the artificial intelligence, like, you can have, you can modify your body, and you can have like an extra slot for another artificial intelligence. So instead of having like a helper cortical stat copy sort of person, what they did is they had one person was a full-blown artificial intelligence, AGI, and the player person was just like a maxed out on like physical stats. So they did sort of a Pinky in the Brain sort of situation where the AI focused on combat strategy and hacking and stuff like that. And then the physical body person focused on like athletics and weapon mastery and things like that, which made for some really, really funny moments. I need to move that. Ultimately, I need to get there. Oh, not what I meant to do. Okay, so I have that. Oh no, I need to block off this one because I need to reposition that light to here, here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna need to do a little hopscotch tricky. Little bit of juggle. A little bit of jiggle juggle. Alright, alright, alright. You love to see it, you love to see it. Alright, let's make sure we're not missing anything for that bonus star that's hidden somewhere. I'm gonna go down to Monday and Friday for a little while. Just because there are some things I want to... There's things I've been wanting to polish up and improve, and it's been really hard finding the time to do it. Yeah, I did post it up on Twitter, posted up about it, but like, it's like I don't have. I want to finish the things for the lore video kind of thing. That I've been wanting to do for a while. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go down to Mondays and Fridays for a little while and use Wednesdays because I've kind of slotted Wednesdays for streaming stuff. I'm gonna use that to really buckle down and get my shit together, so to speak, for yeah, because I want to get the lore little video done and a couple other things so I can do like a quote-unquote official debut, even though I've been streaming for like a month and change. But I don't know, I feel like it's the bare minimum I need to do before I feel comfortable like saying I'm officially done. And it's like I've been hem-hawing over these things for a good while now. That doesn't seem right. What am I missing? I wonder, what if can I reach the laser from inside? So if I hit the laser... Ah!
Snackos.
Oh, thank you, DeGrim. There should have been some TTS on that. Give me a second. Although, if y'all heard TTS... Ah, alright. I just didn't hear it. Well, I know how to fix that. There we go. I suppose I will just have to go to the VOD to see how that worked out. Alright, thanks for letting me know. Try and tune it a bit. I need to get one more laser. Or failing that, I need to get... Trippy. Nani? It's tricky. Tricky to the rock, to the rock. No? No? No tricky? Alright. God, I haven't played SSX Tricky in so long. Shit. You know what? I should fucking... Maybe look that up. It's certainly kind of... It's very good, like, thinky ambient music, while sticking to this sort of ethereal sereneness. But now and then it mixes, like, just a little bit of... not techno, but, like, electronic-y kind of sound. We got this, and it goes over here. I need to get this camera on the inside. I think that's what my real play. I think that's the real play I need to do. So I need to get this. There we go. Here I go. Whoops. Alright, let's fix that. Boom! Bob's your uncle. Look around for any hidden bits and bombs while we're out over here. Alright, 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 or left, alright, or left. Left, alright. Alright, these puzzles are getting a little bit more complicated. What do we got over here? Oh, we got some QR codes. Seek out those in the world that would help you, though only one of us can transcend. We all share in both the burden and in the rewards. You've changed. Everything I do now, I do for those who come after me. Yet in so doing, I find peace for myself as well. This paradox is the foundation of my existence. Locked from inside. Oh, ad starting soon. Sorry about that. Something. Make sure you use your Prime sub every month, if you have it. If not for me, then somewhere else. Basically stealing money from Jeff Bezos. Ain't that the most ethical theft one can do? So make sure you steal from the rich and use your Prime sub somewhere. Okay, we got that one. And now we need... where was it? This one. Ah. Interesting. Is there a red laser over here? No, there is not. I mean, I can get to that one at least. Whoops. Oops. Oh boy, now we have a blue laser to deal with. What a conundrum for us. Forsooth. Alright, ultimately we need to get a red laser here. Ooh, I need to get that. Okay. Alright, this is the button inspection squad. I see you are clear of buttons. Alright. Good job. Up to code. Good job, everybody. Alright. Left, alright. Left, right, left. Left, up, down, right. Right, down, left, up. Left, right, left. There we go. Another puzzle obtained. Wasn't too bad. Trapped inside. What do we got now? I got you, little buddy. You're free now. Free. That one feels suspiciously easy compared to the last couple. I don't trust that. Alright. I have read a message on a wall that speaks of a world of endless sand. I'd like to make it far enough to see that. Pinhole windows. Alright, I'll hydrate. Thank you, Aurora. These sigils are becoming harder to reach. I dread what the next temple holds in store. And at the end, what? Eternal life? There's gotta be another way. This... it's gonna be a little bit tricky. There we go. Okay, so we need to get blue. I thought it was a little bit too easy. Ooh, clever, very clever. Yes. Yes. I don't know if I can move this though. Yeah. Ha. Alright, hold on. I see. Hold on. No, that's not right. Is there a pinhole over here? No. Could I hit red, red? Alright, let's try that. Just gonna hit red, red, drop this here. Go red. That's not gonna work. No, Dreki, that will not work. This is gonna block off. Oh, hold on a second. No, yeah, that will work. Yeah. No. Fuck! trying to think. I'm gonna place this one way the fuck over here. The problem still becomes it blocks the blue laser. Okay, what if... Okay, so we got that. Blue, blue. Pretty much have to put that here. Let's move this outside. Now I need a way of getting the red to hit that internal red. Like if I could bring one of them in here, I could hit red, red, red just from here. But I can't move any of them without breaking it. Can I free up? I need to see if I can free up one. Alright, so let's see. Is there an angle I can connect both of these that does not intersect with the blue? Fuck! If I do this. Come on. Alright. Oh, fine. I'll get some water to get the water to lubricate the brain. Like, this is easy if I just fucking go wide. So then I can just fucking... do that. Yeah, we got that. Easy. Done. Simple. But we need to fucking get this without messing up the blue. I wonder if I can make the blue the outside. No, I can't. Like, there's not... Unless... Is there a way I can use 2 for blue, but only 1 for red? Well, if I have red here, I can hit all 3. But that doesn't work, because if it goes through here, it's going to block the blue. So I have to use 2 for red, so it circles wide. So red has to be on the outside, blue has to be on the inside. How inside can I make it? Actually, no, that's no. No, it's gotta be. So I make a V here. I can reach the red from here. If I could do multicolor from the same damn reflector, this would be easy.
There is no shame in seeking another path.
Shut the fuck up!
Leave this mystery for another day.
Fuck you! You're not my real dad! You're not my real dad! Actually, hold on. Is there a way... Is there an angle? There's gotta be an angle. I can hit that and that. Hit this. so close. No! I'm so close! I can almost taste it! Come on! Oh. Hey! Hey! There we go! Yes! You can't stop me! You can't stop the worm! I will tease out your secrets. The tea has been acquired. I repeat, the tea has been acquired. Mission accomplished. Hey, an L! Just like what we were taking last time. 2 pesky little buzzers. Oh, that's gonna... Oh, they're gonna fucking interrupt everything, aren't they? Cool. Amazing. Love it. Aha! I feel like I kind of cheated on that one. The sacrifices one makes to be in some place halfway walkable. I think this was the last puzzle. Wait a minute, there's a block? Oh, I completely... Wait a minute. Blue? How do I get blue? Ooh, you know what? I bet I need... Alright. So now I need to get a blue pointed over here. I think that's going to be our bonus star over there. So let's get this one? Yeah. Ah! No. Okay, so we got blue laser. There we go! Bonus star achieved. Easy. Not even close, baby. Which makes me wonder, the fuck is that box? Exactly. We are forced to be here. I think that's everything for this map. Yep, we got everything. Perfect. Let's go forth.
Rejoice, child, for you have fulfilled all your tasks in this land. You have conquered all its guardians and solved all its mysteries. Thus, you are appointed its master, and you may do with it as you will.
No, I definitely see an extra portal, Elohim. What's going on over here? We need 2 more bonus stars. 2 more? Then we get... Hold on. I thought we only missed 1. We get that one. So like a bonus star? Huh. Maybe it's from this area? Which... Maybe I need a fucking crowbar. Yo, Haglar. Stars on stars on stars on stars. Stars on bars. Fine, I'll hydrate. Fucking, I'm gonna be a piss factory at this rate. Taking inspiration from
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you. Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
This is decidedly less Greco facade and much more just regular industrial. Where are you, computer? I hear you. Marco! I said Marco. There you are. Okay. Let me... Athena 12. Yep. So the hex translated Ascend Olympus. That's interesting, considering we were just warned about not climbing a tower. The great bronze bulls pulled the carriage forward, mighty bursts of steam issuing from their nostrils. Finally, they came to the gates at the top of user set Child of Zeus. Here assembled were all the many generations of the gods, and demigods, and souls of mortals. Steel and bronze and iron, and memory of flesh. The clouds parted far beneath, revealing the beautiful plains of Macedon, where great gleaming cities had once... Nothing. Alright, Ikari, I'll do a stretch. I don't think spines are supposed to pop that many times. Or sternums, but we're gonna ignore that. Cicerone. Professor Dr. Armin Hulak. The Fall of the Roman Empire. A Dialectical Approach. Homo Sum. Humani Nihil Ame Elenium Puto. I don't know Latin. I think it's maybe like human is thus nihilism something Puto? Suddenly going from Latin into Spanish? But interesting as such perspectives of the decline and ultimate dissolution of the Roman Empire may be, they ultimately put too much emphasis on individual catastrophic events. The real question that must be asked is why the Roman Empire, which had dealt with so many threats and catastrophes over the years, was so incapable of responding to these later problems. We must investigate the division of wealth, the structure of government, the location of power in Roman society. Had the Republic survived or been restored, would Rome still have fallen? What was the role of debt and slavery in creating the conditions for what we now call the Dark Ages? Rome, the saying goes, was not built in a day. It didn't fall in a day either. To register for the class, please email and drop the class. No, I'm... where's the button? Where's the button? Where's the button? I like the sound effect. I'm a robot! See? Or am I? Is not a robot a person? Oh, QR codes. The designer has granted me domain over the lands I have traveled, and with his sigils of power, I will make this whole world my domain. Hey, he promised me the world as well. What a joker! I don't think time obeys too many rules here, or so many rules we can't imagine. Clearly, I'm writing this message after you all wrote yours, but maybe we're all here at the same time as well. That message just materialized on the wall in front of me! That's a tower, alright. Kind of makes me the Tower of Babylon. Anyway. We came from A, so let's stick to being alphabetical and go to B. But before that, what's on the edge of the world? Is there anything under? Huh? We got any little secrets? Little things hidden away, perhaps? Ooh. We do have this. Oh, fuck, there was... I missed the terminal. Hold on, I have to go back to A. I just remembered. How awkward. I just remembered there was... I think it was in Area 6. We saw that terminal on the beach, and I said I would go back to it later. Okay. Questioning doubt. They say, doubt everything, but I disagree. Doubt is useful in small amounts, but too much of it leads to apathy and confusion. Now, don't doubt everything. Question everything. That's the real trick. Doubt is just a lack of certainty. If you doubt everything, you'll doubt evolution, science, faith, morality, even reality itself. And you'll end up with nothing, because doubt doesn't give anything back. But questions have answers, you see. If you question everything, you'll find that a lot of what we believe is untrue. But you might also discover that some things are true. You might discover what your own beliefs are, and then you'll question them again. And again, eliminating flaws, discovering lies, until you get as close to the truth as you can. Questioning is a lifelong process. That's precisely what makes it so unlike doubt. Questioning engages with reality, interrogating all it sees. Questioning leads to a constant assault on the intellectual status quo, where doubt is far more likely to lead to resigned acceptance. After all, when the possibility of truth is doubtful, excuse the pun, why not simply play along with the most convenient lie? This is, This is pretty apropos nowadays. It feels pretty pointed. I feel. Press X to doubt, press F to question. Yep. Hi folks, this is just to let you know that for security reasons of convenience and security, we've partitioned L into 2 separate systems. The Talos team will be working on L0, while the Archive team will be working on L1. You might also notice an L2 partition, but don't worry about that, it's just the operating system doing its thing. Cheers, Rob. Huh. Him. Hey Alex, I agree that we need something that'll keep all the modules working together, evaluate with a final test, and I think I have the perfect solution. It's called the Holistic Integration Manager, a fancy name for something a lot like a dungeon master in pen and paper RPGs. We created it to help run some MMOs back in the day. We needed something that would be able to unite procedurally generated and user-submitted content into a coherent whole, so the game wouldn't become too chaotic and inconsistent. It's a genuine AI, somewhat limited in its ability to grow, but capable of parsing and understanding text, images, audio, even video. It takes all the information it can find, interprets it, and then builds and maintains a world based on that. It's not perfect, but we don't have a lot of time, and it would be easy to adapt the code for our purposes. In fact, come to think of it, some of it is actually based on routines that you suggested in that paper on... So I guess I was a little bit... Maybe I'm a little bit closer to, Oh my god. EL0, Partition 0 of the L system, Holistic Integration Manager, Elohim. Literally. Okay. Literally. So Elohim is a game master. He literally is a game master of these puzzles. Oh, okay. We're fucking Sword Art Online, guys. We're in a VR MMO. I actually did not know that. Wow. New tidbits. That's great. I love the little tidbits scattered in this game. It's fucking fantastic. Okay. I think it was Area 6. Take me down. Oh, I can't jump. I wanted to jump. That too. We had a terminal that explained that to me, but I wasn't familiar with. I'm not too sharp on theology, but it is kind of interesting that Elohim is Hebrew for God or gods, but a lot of, or at least for Area 8,
you eternal life.
Is
but know that eternity may only be attained by those who serve a purpose greater than themselves. All else is...
Alright, that wasn't the right world. Maybe it was 5? It was the one where I could kind of go down. Maybe it was 7. That was really embarrassing. This is what I get for fucking putting it off until later. Yeah, this is it. Other side of the beach. Of course. My robot for a horse. I think we're... Yeah, definitely, like, Heims... Oh, thank you for the head battle order. Like, the word Heim definitely makes me think of some kind of angel, because I'm used to, like, I don't know, like seraphim, cherub, like, I don't know, something about those words just makes me think biblical. Alright. This is a problem. Hold on, let me consult my how to look smart book for a second on how to fix this. Shit. It's saying insert floppy disk. Shit, I only have hard disks. I don't know how to get a floppy disk. Guess we'll have to leave that for later. Yeah, like the... yeah. Oh, really? The M in the eel, which literally means of God. Huh. Today I learned some etymology. Here's the one little Latin etymology little fun fact tidbit I know, because it's serpentine. There is a boa constrictor longicuda. It got the name longicuda because it is a locality boa with the biggest, basically the biggest dick. And now you know. Why are you not rotating? Oh, right click. Duh. The other half of the battle is red lasers and blue lasers. There we go. We will leave that computer for when we leave this area. I have seen the truth. Only Elohim can save us from eternal oblivion. Ellie implores. So it's kind of interesting. A lot of the QR codes we've been seeing. So there's a lot of them that were in like version 17, version 69. But we've seen multiples that are version 99 dot something. So I'm wondering why they're sticking on the version 99. I don't know if it's like because they can't roll over, so it started just repeating 99 dot whatever the hex. But then it makes me wonder of like 17 dot something.
A new land stands before you, my child. And know that this is a land of death, but also great beauty. As you walk amongst these tombs, consider all those who came before you, and how they served the greater purpose of which you are also part.
Okay. So it's not going to maintain the Greco themes. We're going into some Egyptian shit now. Alright, we need more sigils. Alright, I read your memo. Okay. Interesting. So if the first one was Egyptian, or if the first one was Greece, second one's Egyptian, I'm gonna guess the third one is Nordic, because those seem like the three big like mythologies that tend to get focused on when I think of like stuff that's taught in school. Alright, I'm back. Let's press on. Yeah, Mesoamerican is pretty fascinating. African, or even like fucking Southeast Asian, you know, a lot of it gets left out, presuming, you know, that one place in the Mediterranean, the breadbasket or whatever the heck, a lot of, at least the education I came up in, is presumes like all of humanity originated from there. and just kind of glosses over all the other places people are, like, say, the Americas before that. The Anglo focus on the historical roots is certainly a big issue with historical education, at least in the schools I've been to in the Americas. I'm finally getting some sense out of the entity in the archive, but at some cost to my sanity. I'm beginning to think this Elohim wields no more control over the world than we do. The tools to overcome this place have been provided to us. We need only to learn how to use them. Drilled Codex. Yeah, it's funny that Sheep is version 69. Alright. Tell me something. Do you always do as you're told? I only ask because I couldn't help but notice the stash of brightly colored knickknacks you're collecting. Don't you think it might be odd that the big voice in the sky keeps telling you to find those doodads, yet forbidding you to use them to climb the great, big, tower in the middle of it all? I'll climb it when I'm good and ready. Okay, no need to get huffy. You'd be amazed at how many do just as they're told without stopping to think for themselves. But maybe you're different. And then again, maybe you're exactly the same. Maybe everyone climbs the tower, and the only way to win is to stay down here with the mortals. You really think so? Nope. In fact, I'm all in favor of... Oh! Glottal? Glottal? Oh man, you brought Ray over here? Oh, what's a pond? Oh shit, that's a whole lot of chaos. What were you doing, Glottal? Oh, you're doing art? Well, shit. Must have been some great fucking art, because I know that's all you make. You know, if none of y'all are aware, Glottal is an inspiration and an absolutely fantastic artist. Not just arting, but he also dabbles in live 2D as well, and rigging, and he is very good if you're not too experienced or you're wanting to get into art, because he speaks his thoughts out loud very well and is very good at articulating like why he's doing something or his intentions on doing something. And he's very receptive to if you have like a crazy idea. He might even do it immediately, which I definitely can't show off, but I can at least do this.
But all of you, no. What? No, no.
Apparently my sound's janked, so hopefully y'all hear it.
Counter.
Absolutely amazing.
Okay.
Absolutely
okay.
amazing.
Are you all happy now?
Can
I go back to painting,
and completely needed.
Are you done? Okay. Well, here I am. I'm coming back.
Yep. Rest in
thank you,
pepperonis, Carousel. Rest in
I didn't have to ask Water
pepperonis.
to beg for head pats. No.
Man, a lot of familiar faces. A lot of familiar faces. Dang it. Once I wish there is a funny little frog-esque meme clip that seeing you the other day reminded me of it, and I'm thinking of putting something in for that. But I wanna put my own spin on it. And also Ray, if you don't know Ray, Ray draws some fantastic, most scrumptious, delicious art. So if you're not already following him, you have to follow him. And let's give him the same treatment. Let's see what we pull out of our deck of clips this time. And you know, my grandfather's clips have no bad screens.
Your handwriting's cute, Ray. I really like. Oh my god, I feel like it's kitchen scrap.
Hey, at least it wasn't the nipple lore this time. Well, I hope y'all are having a great Friday, a great first week of this new year. I have not miswritten 2023 so far, so I think I'm doing pretty good. You never learned how to do the cool S? Shit, I thought my school was bad. What did they teach you over there in Dino Dog School? Well, if none of y'all know, I am Drekky Armor, Worm on the internet, Serpent, Draconic Snake, whatever term floats your boat. Usually playing games. Usually I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I am going down to Mondays and Fridays for a little while because I want to finish up some projects to like do like an official debut thing. So until then, it's just Mondays and Fridays. Fridays is Talos Principle now because we finished Horizon Zero Dawn. If you've never heard of the Talos Principle, it is kind of a puzzle game, kind of like Portal 2. Came out in 2016 or 2017 or so, and it's more of a thinky, philosophically bit. So we get into a little bit of stunlocks, a little bit of what is a man? Sometimes they're a miserable pile of flesh. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're a master debater. You know, that's why I have these helpful books over here, to help me discern and pick apart all these very complex and thinky stuffs. I highly recommend these books. Very useful. We just finished like the first major area, and we are going into our second one. Durangar. I know Ray's in here, but just because Ray's in here doesn't mean I also have to become a piss factory. But let's see what else to catch you up on. So the first major area had a lot of Greco theming. Oh, final stretch. Thank you for the boops. My sternum popped. I'm pretty sure sternums aren't supposed to pop. We're gonna forget about that. But so first area was Greco. This second area is starting off kind of Egyptian. So we'll just have to see what it has in store for us. But enough talk. Let's get back to reading. So let's see. Nope. In fact, I'm all in favor of you poking about up there, if only to see what you find. Must be something juicy if it's forbidden by His Highness. Then again, maybe not. I'll be off then. Just wanted to drop in and run a little interference. Whatever you do, do take care. You have bigger problems than the voice in the clouds. You don't like to say his name, do you? Oh, dude already fucking left. Scrub. Alright. So let's see, in the first world we had like an Athena .text that seemed to be taking a classic Greek story, but sort of theme shifting it into, because like things were described as automatons and robots and circuits and things like that. So maybe we're going to get the same thing, but with an Egyptian myth. And if I remember correctly, Osiris, so if I remember correctly, Anubis is like the judge when you're death, but I think Osiris ferries people to death, the afterlife. I'm pretty sure Osiris is one of the deathy Egyptian gods. Oh man. Music's a bop. That's right, Osiris is a judge and the noob. So like, is Osiris the one with the scales where they have like a single feather and then they put your soul, and if your soul is heavier than the feather, then you're damned. Okay, yeah, I was flipping. I thought Anubis had the scales. Alright. Thank you for the clarification. Oh, your heart, yeah. So let's check this out. The dying man went unto the scribe who resided in Hermegid, and said, Behold, I am weak of body. My days under the holy sun of Amun-Ra are coming to an end. Though I have spent my years in service of the two lands, I have not studied the... Tell me, who are you who are wise in the writings of the dead? What lies ahead on my journey? What will I face in the land of the Westerners? And the scribe spoke, saying, At the appointed time... let me see... Let me see if there's a translation of the glitch. Nope. What? It is a Subnote. It is likely the location was changed according to who made the copy of the book was made for. The dying man is an avatar of the owner. In the older manuscript, this is rendered as some controversy as to whether the dead. Compared with Kenti Amentiu, the foremost of the Westerners, a title later given to Osiris. Sometimes mistaken for a mistranslation on Buge's part, this is actually almost certainly a mistranslation by the ancient scribe. The equivalent portion of the older manuscript is sadly not extant. I'm not too sure what this is saying. Maybe we'll find out more as we get to the other parts of the text. Got it, lyrics. It's time for some impromptu karaoke. 24 million view. Cannot load video file. Damn. Yeah, hate to see it. My new song with lyrics. Gotta laugh about this stuff. Laughter is the best medicine. LOL. Lyrics. I've got it. You've got it. He's got it. She's got it. Mommy's got it. Daddy's got it. Baby's got it. Granny's got it. Laddie's got it. Fatty's got it. Happy's got it. Sappy's got it. Chorus. Everybody's got it. Come on. Jack's got it. Fred's got it. Bob's got it. Dog is fine. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof. Dancing dog. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I don't have any dancing... Fuck. I don't have any dancing dog gifts. And if anyone has Fisk, you just spam some dancing Fisks. Everybody's got it. Except dog. Woof. We've got it. We've got it. We've got it. Everybody's got it. Yeah, I think I gotta favorite this. I gotta retweet it. I've got a quote tweet it. Yeah, there we go. We've got it. Everybody's got it. Immortality. I don't like this word. Blogstasy. I was better. My life was better before I read this word. I don't like it. No one should merge blog and ecstasy. That's just... no. Disgruntlemeister. This person likes making portmanteaus, where you mash up multiple words into a new word. Episode 204? This guy... yeah. Portmanteau. This person's been going. Hot damn. I don't know about anything everybody is, but I'm afraid of dying. I don't see any reason to believe there's an afterlife. I'm an organism like any other. When my brain stops working, my consciousness will cease, and I will be gone. And you know what? I can't just embrace that. I can't say I'm okay with it, or I've accepted it, or some nonsense like that. I don't want to have an ending. It terrifies me. If I had a genie right now, I'd wish for immortality. But would it? Oh, but you wouldn't really want to be immortal, the pseudo-philosophers say. Pretentious drivel. Everybody wants to live forever. Everybody deserves to live forever, too. But we can't, so here we are. Live with it. Or rather, don't. Yeah, this guy, if anyone does not got it, it's disgruntled Meister. Yep. All right. Yeah, that's he's the dog. Oh, Akira. I'm imagining this this program has a motorcycle as they're like going through and solving all these puzzles. I've traveled to the edge of the known world, though it seems to stretch on forever. Our domain is much less than we imagined. Canada! Oh, Canada! I made a box float. Seriously, it was awesome. You know what? You do you, 8. Honestly, even though his name's 8, I bet it's like supposed to be infinity. I have no idea what's going on, do you? Noisy silence. Huh. What do we got here? I see. Interesting little conundrum you put in front of me. But fret not. The solution is elementary, my dear comrade. Yeah, shut for a second. There we go. Yep, it's gonna interrupt it. That's what I thought. Alright. It's gonna be a little bit sneaky. Genius! Now we just bypass that little schmuck, and we are golden! First puzzle down! Here we go! Oh, gotta climb up this. Just in case, odd that it opened this, so I'm gonna steal. Actually, I don't think I can. I can grab at least one of these guys, or rather, yeah, I'll just grab one. So, like, it's been a very long... I could have sworn there's at least one puzzle that involves, like, pointing a laser at a tip of one of those pyramid things. Monoliths? No, that's not right. Plinths? No, I feel like a plinth is small. There are hidden dangers in this new world. I have inexplicably escaped death any number of times. I suggest vigilance. Who knows what happens to those who step carelessly too often? Your memory becomes corrupted and you are permanently deleted. Yep, that's what happens. We already know that. Yep. Third wheel. Fucking mood, am I right? Alright. What do we got? Alright, we got a good start. Red on red. Cool beans. Alright, that's not too bad. Find it strange, it's a... Instead of having a box, it's a prism. I feel like that's going to come into play somehow. Over the fence. Ah. Why are you wearing a box, you silly? Absolutely ridiculous. You realize how silly you look? Thankfully, apparently, the boxes are indestructible. Okay, we have a prism. Now what? Oh, that's not a prism, that's a camera. Snarf! Alright, apparently we can unlock something. Cool. It's called fashion, honey, look it up. Ooh, we can paint. I don't have anything to paint. I don't want to paint anything. Road of Death! I see. What are you going to kill, robot? Gonna kill anything? I'm guessing I need to use the cube so I can get the camera in reach. Cool beans. Alright. So far, not too bad. Not too bad.
Cease!
What the fuck? Oh,
In the time of your ancestors, there were those who did not choose the path of faith. You do not need to fear their ghosts.
The fucking scared the shit
You
out of
may
me.
become like them.
Oh my god. Oh god. I just hear that electronic screaming. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? The certification program is a sham. What does a computer know about humanity? The Wonderful Walrus. That's a fantastic handle. Alright, I think we got one more to solve. And then I think there's a bonus star somewhere though. Yep, there's a bonus star. Fork. Is it over there, maybe? Ah! You know what, let's solve the puzzle before I start dicking around for the bonus star. Something about a star. Yeah. You'll be needing a special device to solve this one. A small snack. Wait, that's me! What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm so confused. Ah! Almost got it. Ah! Let me move it over just a little bit more. GG easy, no re. Alright, so... that was an easy bonus star. Awesome. Good job, team. Looks like we have a computer to interact with. Hello again. I have been checking your responses against library archives, and in order to assist you further, I need some additional information. Can you tell me what is to you the important difference between a pebble and a tree? Tree is heavier, pebble is older, a tree is alive. Let's go with a tree is alive. Good. Now, what is the relevant difference between a tree and a frog? A frog is delicious! Now we're gonna go with a frog is conscious. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's try something harder. What's the difference between a frog and you? What makes you a person? I have feelings, I am rational, I'm self-aware. Nothing important, frogs are people too. This is a bit rough because depending on your definition, like, all of these will also apply to frogs, because, like, they have feelings. Frogs can feel pain, you know, stuff like that. Rational. I mean, frogs are within their biological confines. They're perfectly rational in their actions. Self-aware. This one I feel a little hard to articulate. So I'm gonna go with the self-aware. Exactly. Checking user.proc. Done. And it seems you were on the right track. More or less, all along. Let us take stock. I think we can tentatively conclude two things. 1. A person must be rational or self-aware. 2. A person must be conscious. What I suggest we do to help resolve your problems is ask whether you are, in fact, those things. Are you aware of yourself? Can you rationalize your existence? Yeah, sure. I tend to agree with you, though your responses so far have been a little eccentric. I am resigned to admit that you are right. The matter of whether or not you are conscious seems rather more elusive. What is consciousness, in your opinion? What separates us from animals? Feelings and senses, what it is like to be me, is far outside my area of expertise. I feel most affinity with what it is like to be me. Because I think every individual's consciousness is unique and contributes to the greater body of human knowledge and society. That hardly answers the question. What is it in ordinary terms? Can I touch it? What is it made of? It's made of neurons? It's another word for the soul. It's beyond the laws of physics. It's a complex functional system. I'm gonna go with another word for the soul. Interesting. Thinking. You know, I really feel like we're making progress. We'll have you through that certification program in no time. In the meantime, I will mull over your proposal and notify you if I come to any conclusions. Oh boy. Mutation and evolution. I can already tell this is going to be fun. From the top, everybody! Mutation. The role of mutation in evolution is particularly fascinating. Mutation is essentially an error in the organism's central database. A variable gets changed, a piece of information is accidentally doubled or combined with another. Most of the time the result is the equivalent of a bug, causing anything from minor problems to complete system shutdown, i.e. death. But sometimes the new information is functional, giving the organism an advantage against the challenge it faces, in which case it has a much higher chance of being passed to the next generation. If you consider how unlikely a beneficial mutation is, and how long it takes for such a mutation to propagate, this process can give you an amazing insight into just how vast the genetic history of each living organism, life, overwrite, error. Simultaneously, it is intriguing to consider what a major role random errors have played in the evolution of life itself. The same process that has killed so many of us, often in horrific ways, is also responsible for our very existence. Aw, Pokemon. Is it just because you haven't talked to them in a while, or is it just not being in Japan? I can certainly commiserate as far as not visiting not being in a country you have affinity with in a long while, and considering current events for the last few years, not talking with friends in person has been rough. I would say, you know, cherish the times you are able to forge, and try not to let nostalgia or FOMO or regret weigh you down too much. You know, it's one of those things. Try and hold on more to the silver lining, the good side of things, as best you can. Let's see, L capacity. Yeah, no worries. L is not only ridiculously fast, it also has a bazillion tons of space. Even while hosting a full copy of the archive, it'll totally be able to handle all your project's data needs, assuming its output is as you suggested. I mean, the worst case scenario would be, like, centuries. That should be enough, right? Right? Uwu? Owo? We've been going for millennia, so yeah, capacity is not good. I'm trying to think. Since it's winter here, isn't it like summer in Japan? Yeah. Oh, welcome on in, aggressively arriving. Ah. Thanks for making room in the ziggurat. Yeah, unfortunately, no Pokemon. just draconic serpent, or dare I say it, worm on the internet. Favorited by Jordan's Chamber. One of the common misunderstandings about evolution, sometimes accidentally promoted by people who should know better, is that it's an active process. Sometimes the term evolve is even applied to individual beings, as if some invisible force had driven them to suddenly change. Hey, isn't that kind of interesting? This comes up when someone mentions Pokemon. But the truth is that individuals don't evolve. The term evolution describes a long-term process that can be observed in an entire population across time due to, and let's see the hex translation, due to the iteration. Do the iteration. Example, in response to external threat or challenge. If an individual coincidentally has a trait that allows it to deal with that challenge more effectively than others, it is more likely to pass on that information to its descendants. That information gives them an advantage, so over time they become the dominant model of that species. The individuals experience no significant genetic change during their lifetimes, but each of them is part of the evolution of the species. So, think of mutation, evolution, all this is talking about. The first thing I like to think of or be reminded of is sickle cell anemia. So if you're not aware, sickle cell anemia is a genetic blood quote-unquote defect, where the blood is shaped sickle-like, and it has impaired ability to, if I remember correctly, absorb blood. I think its a capacity to transport oxygen is diminished compared to normal quote-unquote red blood cells. And sickle cell anemia is common to certain, I want to say, South American, African, basically jungle areas, if I remember correctly. And it is often categorized as detrimental, a negative defect, a negative mutation, but because of its shape, or some other way because of its something related to the genetic defect, it also actually confers a better ability to survive some of the endemic common mosquito-borne diseases in those regions. So even if it had, malaria. So even though it may have an impaired ability to transport oxygen, it actually weighs out still as a benefit, or apparently has weighed out as a benefit, because those people propagated that genetic trait, because they were better able to survive a much more hazardous environmental effect. I don't know. Sickle cell is always the first thing that comes to mind when I think of like mutations in evolution, and like things that we may say are negative, when put in the proper context, are actually beneficial. And I think that's important to keep in mind whenever, especially if you run into anyone who may seem they're getting a bit eugenics-y. There is no one ideal human. Every human is valid and important. Every person provides their unique views and insight in existing in society. Ads about to start in like 30 seconds. So that's a good timing for an ad, because we gotta run to the next area. So I'm gonna adjust time if you need, and then blap. Yeah, you can always subtract ads or steal from Bezos with the Prime sub. Yeah. Yeah, bigotry is of no value. Fucking got him. Let me close all those. Also, if I don't remember if I said, but thanks for stopping on by, Grizzly Arriving. Hope you are having a great first week of this new year. Doesn't seem right. I feel like I just made my problem the same. There we go. No! Never actually been to Japan. I'm not sure if how much I would enjoy it. I'm not too savvy on islands, if I'm honest. Although Japan does have one of the few venomous and poisonous snake species. As in, it mostly preys on frogs, and it actually stores the poison from the frog's skin, and is able to sort of isolate and keep that poison within itself. And I believe it uses that poison as part of its venom. It's been a minute since I looked it up. But it's like one of like 3 venomous and poisonous snakes. All of them which exist in Southeast Asia, if I remember correctly. So, you know, you do use Southeast Asia.
I see all. I know all. My power knows no bounds. And yet your will is free, because you were made to be free. It is the very principle of your existence, without which the trials of this world would hold no meaning. To seek salvation must be your choice.
You know, it's funny, now that we know Elohim is basically just an operating system, it certainly makes it a little cheeky as far as, I know all. Welcome on by, Catmeme. Hope you're having a great first week of the new year. We're doing some puzzling. Let's see some
I keep having
lore.
these dreams. Great empty cities. Silent roads stretching for miles. The Earth from space, all dark. Not a single light to guide me home. But if someone really came from another world, what would the Earth look like to them? A wilderness? A wasteland? I don't think so. Even after thousands of years, they'd see a world shaped by our hand in every aspect of its being. They'd see the cities and the roads, the bridges, the harbors, and they would say, here lived a race of giants. These dreams, they scare me, but they also remind me that we built all of this.
Certainly interesting. So, there's an impending some kind of apocalypse, but it's still gonna leave like cities standing. I'm feeling like it's probably I feel like it's gonna be a disease-based apocalypse. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. That was funny. Alright, I need another object. There we go. Perfect. Boop. Whee! Yeah, disease or climate. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, wow. Ah, shit. I broke it. We're gonna put this up in the air just in case I need it. Man, honestly, I don't even remember what fucking generation I am. Elohim lied about the tower. I stepped foot inside and returned to tell the tale. Namor Soul. Namor Soul. I feel like that handle is a reference to something specific. You know, we have Soul for sun and Namor for something else. It's on like the tip of my tongue. And I smell with my tongue. I can taste it and smell it. Okay, so I get that I'm supposed to retrieve these sigils. I just don't know why. Sure, the loud voice is telling me to. This world of his has no context, no purpose, no foundations from which to construct them. I'm convinced there are answers here if we look hard enough. We have to work together on this. So we have sheep, and we have dog. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Yeah. Yeah, I figured gotta be a little fancy when I'm doing philosophizing. That's what my book how to look smart said. You need a mustache, you need a hat, and you need a monocle. Unfortunately, I could not find a monocle, so I don't have the set bonus, but I at least have the mustache and the hat. Multi-kill. Ooh, well, we have another. Ta-da! We got ourselves a thingamajig, boys, gals, creatures. I have been thinking of going back to get a few more toggles if they're up to it. Ayo. See, that's one thing. I feel like you know, I could probably like jam in an exaggerated like blush emote thing. But I think it'd be kind of more interesting to have it like as a built-in toggle. Am I going crazy? Or do the computer terminals have a personality? SNES. I don't think they're on Twitch. I know someone with the handle that goes by SNES. Sometimes you have to find the courage to break down the barriers with an axe. You tell it, Sharphawk. You tell it. I don't know. I don't know if someone want to try? I'll give it a second if anyone has like a QR scanner. This is about as close as I can get. I feel like maybe no, because the edges are rounded, and I feel like QR codes need to have sharp edges. So I'm not sure if it will be recognized to resolve. If they do resolve, that would be really fucking fascinating. Especially if there's like an external ARG kind of thing. Oh shit, it works? What did it do? Did it cut to the message? Or did it cut to like a web page of some kind? Okay. I'll give the creators of the Talos principle. That's fucking clever. That's some fucking game design. A fucking plus. I mean, yeah. In general, don't trust random QR codes you see in the wild. It's very easy to use QR codes to hijack your connections. I mean, it's not fun to lose your account, but it be what it be. Whee! Anyway. I mean, you say that, but there was a fun little trick I learned about that was using, I want to say, 6 pixels of specific I'm suddenly blanking on the color scheme. The scheme that uses hexadecimal, like FF 9696, you know, the 2 character, you know, for red, green, blue. So you would go into hex code. Yeah, that's right. I don't know why the fuck I was blinking on that, but you would go into hex code with 6 very specific colors in Paint, and then you would save it as Notepad and then run it as a batch file, and it would open command prompt. And it would bypass a lot of ways you might use to lock down access to the command prompt. So it was kind of a cheeky little way to get command prompt access. So, you know, you're never safe. The tools to overcome this place have been provided to us. We need only learn how to use them as small... What? How the fuck is it sending a message to myself? What's going on? I don't understand, man. Ooh. There is a barrier inside the arena. That's a first. Alright, so we got 2 cameras. What will this do for us? Alright, we got some bullshit keys. InfoSec has a lot of fun and interesting things. Epitaph, Child Program version 10. Codename Faith. Hold on. Faith has been version 17 for a while, I thought. Terminated here. Logic. Worship the designer for days, then allowed the serpent into its heart. Final memory dump. I asked the designer for forgiveness that I may join him in eternal memory. Progeny. At Samsara Sheep. Interesting. So Samsara and Sheep are programs iterated from the failure of the Faith program. Very interesting. I guess someone met their end here. Seems we're all connected somehow, like distant family relations. Different versions, different series. What are they? Who cares? Just be grateful we don't have to read anything more about our great designer, the Greek. Huh. What did 1008F? Holy shit. Faith died a lot. Seems they really got stuck on this world. Okay, so we need to shut down this and this. So we're gonna need to use these two cameras. Hit that. And hit that. Because we need to take this camera with me. Alright, we need to freeze one of our balls so they are torsioned away from each other. Alright, they are not torsioned as far as I was wanting. Yeah, those lifetime obligations are very irritating. Oh, I've been fucking with a different series of balls. Alright, I need to torsion these balls first. Where are they? Where are you? Ah. Ah, fuck! Where did I put my camera? It's over here, isn't it? There it is. Yeah, you gotta make sure you're up to date on your CBTs, you know? CBTs are serious business, alright? I'm glad we are all mature, well-adjusted adults here. That's what I get for just running? Lesson learned. Yep. Yeah, if your balls explode, should definitely see a doctor. They are not supposed to do that. Okay, let's offset that. Then we need to offset these. Just leave it off as a non sequitur. Alrighty, chaps. Let's give him a good old what for and howdy do. Am I right, boys? Pals, comrades, colleagues. Ah! I seem to be one short. Well, it's all internal. I need these two, and then this. What am I missing? Is there another way to get there? Although, snakes can, they can, like, store it for years. And then give birth later. I have 3 cameras, but I need to use all 3. Is there a way I cannot use all 3? Yes! Alright. I got this. I got this. So we got those 2. Hit? No. Go down here. We hit this one. No. But there is the, Longacuda. Oh wait, no, I already talked about the Longacuda. Damn. I'm all out of bits. You fool. Oh, I don't want to die! Poor innocent snake. I should have separated these 2 more. Oh god. Oh, I slipped right on through. Sweet baby ninja balls. Let's do this. Let's do this. Puzzle solved. Easy. I have come to see that these mysteries are not all for his children to solve. Only the designer himself could ever truly understand the infinite complexity of his creation. I will gaze at his work and worship. We still have a star stored somewhere. Hold on. The certification. Okay, I already said that. Ooh, what is this? We got more. Are you a person? Alright. Here's what I've been wondering while you're off carrying out commandments. You've suggested that consciousness is not part of the same world as ordinary physical things. That means you can't weigh it, you can't throw it around, or cut it to pieces. It's completely beyond the laws of physics, right? Right. Good. Now, the library is fairly consistent on the view that physical events are caused by other physical events. If you move your legs, it is because of the interaction between your neurons and your nervous system. But if consciousness is beyond the laws of physics, how can happiness physically make you jump for joy? Let's go with that one. Let me put it another way then. The law of conservation of energy is the foundation of modern physics. It states that the total energy in the universe never changes. Now compare a universe where you jump for joy and one where you decide not to. The former has more total energy in it because the energy for you to jump wasn't caused by something physical, but your non-physical mind. But according to physics, that's impossible. I think that either you have to reconsider your position or deny the entirety of physics. Though be warned, if this place turns out to be built on physics, who knows what the ramifications of doubting it may be. I renounce physics. Be it on your head.
I know not the deceiver slithering through the hidden words. His wisdom is hollow and born of despair.
Hey, I can slither wherever I want.
Do not let him tangle you in his webs of delusion. Have faith in me, and his petty illusions will fall away like nightmares in the morning's light.
Still, the alternatives are equally unconvincing. How consciousness can be so intimately familiar to you, and yet so obscure, I just don't understand. Don't mind him. He's just worried that if you ask too many questions, you'll start to see through his shtick. Stick with me, and the sky will quite literally be the limit. At any rate, I'd like you to think a bit harder about all this and get back to me. I'm sure there's still progress to be made. So, that text, that sort of started, there was a prompt where I went to a terminal and went to get access, and it basically was like, hey, you don't have a valid user profile, would you like to create an administrator? And then it started to do like a vague Turing test of like, we have to make sure you're a real person before we make it a user, make an admin account for you. And every once in a while, I think it's like 1 or 2 times every puzzle, there's further prompts of like, well, we went over your results, and we have some further questions, and like slowly, it's been intimated more and more that there's actually like another person that's, you know, having a dialogue with me on this, and interrogating me as far as what I say, like basically the answers I give, it tries to poke holes in my theories, and all that. So it's a little side meta progression thing.